Today, I want to talk to you about tricks to help you live in your body. How do you live in your body, or do you live here? This may help you go down in here. Okay, today we're going to talk about why in the world do I have a platypus on my head? I'm Lisa McCall, and I'm talking to you today about posture. And I love posture because posture really is, in my world, how do you live in your body? Is it calm? Is it grounded? Do you feel comfortable? It's not just about pain. It's also about, are you happy? Like when you were a kid, you were in your body, not up here with all this yada, the Google brain, I call it. Well, since we're home a lot, it's kind of a big shift. And so when we go through a big shift transition, we tend to want to, at first, really get really busy here. And maybe more than at first. So here's another fun game trick to get centered, which means down here. Your center is down here. To get your body being your center of attention, but not so much that you can't do stuff. So what I love about my platypus, and you can really put anything on your head. You can get creative. But I can stretch up into my platypus, relax the rest of my body, and then go about my day or go about my moments. And you can just take a few moments of your day. So I'm coming in here and I'm walking and I'm going to come in here and maybe I'm going to get something off the floor. Let's try that. Now, the thing is, if you're going to pick something up that's low, you'll have to be looking up, right? So if you're looking up, then you're going to have okay with your neck. So you have to be okay with bending your neck up, which is fine, especially if you have dizziness issues. It's really a good idea to keep your head up when you bend. But, something could be over here, like I want to move this ladder, and I can do this, and I can move this. Move it a little. But I have to make sure I'm, serious that you're okay in your neck. But let's do stuff that you don't have to go down as deep. Okay, so what about just walking? Yeah. Pressing up, balancing it. It's not creating any great distraction. It's actually creating more of an attraction to my center. And as I press up, I can get rid of some of the tension in here. So I could come in here and actually, I put my makeup on sometimes with this on. You just have to be willing to be a little strange if you're going to hang out with me. So, brush your teeth. Yeah. Makeup on. If you do makeup. So, it's kind of one of those things where you're like, okay, I can get around the house. I can do stuff. I can press up, press up, press up. So I'm pressing up as I walk. I'm going in here. Looking around if I need to put anything up. But see, I'm pretty used to being centered. So this is not super challenging, but just sort of comfortable for me. For you, it might be a tiny bit challenging. Or it might be a lot challenging. You may be really pressing up quite a bit. And you're like going, wow, this is a lot more than I thought. But see, when I turn to you, I turn from here. So I'm not doing this twisty neck thing. So I come in here and I want to get some chips or something. But what I'm doing is I'm basically living a little bit more in my body and living my life down in here. And whenever you really think, I can't keep it on my head, stretch up and touch down here. When you touch an area, you give it the ability to have more understanding. Okay, so this is touching the top of my head. So when I press up into it, I am better at it because of the sensation. It's a neurological connection, easier. It's like massages relax you because somebody is there touching you, right? So you can also just do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of this, remembering this goes down and this goes up. Remembering this is relaxed and then I'm moving from here. That's what it is. So this is something that I find enjoyable. You may find challenging at first, but it will get easier. And it'll create better balance. It'll make you more upright. It will be a way in which you can come down out of your head and into your body, especially when your dogs are barking. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and if you've already subscribed, share. Remember, it's good to share. This is a good time to share. Hit your friends up with this. Say, I know this strange woman. You may enjoy her.